All right, today we're diving into an open source platform that really wants to shake up our relationship with AI. It's called OpenClaw, and its whole mission is to put a powerful, personal AI in your pocket, one that you and only you completely control.
I mean, just think about the AI assistants we use every day. They're amazing, for sure, but they all live in these walled gardens, right? They're trapped inside one company's app. They can't talk to each other, they can't connect with your other tools, and all those conversations you have, they're locked away on somebody else's server.
And this is exactly the problem OpenClaw is built to solve. It's a platform you host yourself on your own hardware, and it creates this bridge between the most powerful AI models out there and the apps you're already using, like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Slack. The key difference? You are in the driver's seat. Complete control.
So we're going to take a tour of the whole system. We'll start with the big idea, then we'll peek into its central hub, its brain, check out its memory and skills, and see how it can grow, before we look at what this all means for the future of personal AI.
So what is OpenClaw really at its core? You can think of it as a philosophy of liberation. It's about taking your AI out of those proprietary boxes and turning it into a personal utility that works for you everywhere you are.
And these core principles, they all point to one single goal: user control. Local first means your data stays on your machine, period. Channel agnostic lets you chat wherever you want. Model agnostic means you get to choose the AI's brain. And its extensibility ensures the whole system can grow with you. The short version, you own the entire stack.
Okay, this table looks a bit technical, but it's really just the system's blueprint. Up at the top, you've got the messaging apps you actually use. Deeper down, there are layers for extensions and what your devices can do. But the real engine, the parts that make everything tick, are the gateway and the agent runtime. And that's what we're going to focus on.
Here's a simple way to picture it. On the left, that's what you see, the apps you already know and love. On the right, that's the powerful, hidden engine that OpenClaw provides. We're about to pop the hood and look inside that engine, starting with its central nervous system.
And now we've arrived at the gateway. This is the absolute heart of OpenClaw. If the system were a city, the gateway would be its grand central station and its air traffic control tower all rolled into one.
To put it simply, the gateway is just a small program that's always running quietly in the background on your machine. It's the single source of truth for everything. Your chat sessions, your connections, your settings, all information has to flow through it, which is absolutely crucial for keeping things consistent and secure.
So what actually connects to this hub? Well, there are three main types of clients. Operators are basically your control panels for managing the system. Nodes are programs on your other devices that act as the AI's senses, and we'll get more into that soon. And web chat just gives you a simple browser interface. Put them all together and you can interact with your AI from anywhere.
Now, the whole system is built on this one critical rule, the single gateway invariant. All this really means is there's only ever one boss. Having a single process in charge prevents these confusing split brain scenarios where different parts of the AI might have conflicting information. This simple rule is the key to the whole system's reliability. Okay, so we've seen the hub. Now let's look at the brain. The agent runtime is the component that actually processes your requests, thinks, and decides what to do. This is where the AI magic happens. So every time you send a message, it kicks off this 5-step loop. Your request is accepted and checked, then it's turned into a command for the AI. The AI model runs, and its internal thoughts are streamed out as events until a final result is ready. This whole process creates a really structured and predictable way to turn your simple text into an intelligent response.
But, an AI brain is kind of useless without knowledge and the ability to actually do things. That's where memory, tools, and skills come in. This is what transforms the agent from just a chatbot into a truly capable assistant.
This is where you see what the AI can really do. We're not just talking anymore. It can run commands right on your computer, browse the web for you, send messages on different apps, and even search through its own long-term memory. These are its digital hands, and they let it truly interact with your world.
Probably the most transparent feature here is the AI's memory, its core knowledge, its personality, even its understanding of you. It's not hidden away in some complex database. It's all stored in simple text files that you can literally open, read, and even edit yourself.
So if tools are the AI's hands, then skills are the instruction manuals. They're written in plain English, and they teach the agent how to combine its tools to pull off more complex goals. You can honestly just think of them like installable apps or new abilities for your AI. And AI is pretty limited if it can't learn and grow, right? That's exactly why OpenClaw is designed as an ecosystem, built from the ground up so it can expand its capabilities over time.
And this is that channel-agnostic principle in action. Your AI isn't tied down to a single platform. It can live in your WhatsApp, your Telegram, your Discord, Slack, basically wherever you are. And thanks to a plugin system, this list is designed to just keep growing.
Okay, this is where the system gets incredibly powerful. Nodes are these little companion apps running on your other devices, your Mac, your iPhone, or even a remote server. They become the AI's senses and limbs, giving it access to your camera, your location, or even the power to run code on a completely different machine.
So, we've been through a lot of the technical details, but let's zoom back out for a second. Why does all of this architecture even matter? What does it actually mean for you? This quote from the source document just nails it. OpenClaw isn't just another chatbot app. It's fundamental infrastructure. It's a local-first control plane, a system that you own, that orchestrates all of your AI interactions securely and privately.
And this really brings us to the ultimate takeaway. A local-first architecture means 100% ownership of your data and 100% control over how your AI operates. No fine print, no compromises. The power shifts from these massive corporations right back to you.
And that leaves us with one final, pretty provocative thought. Platforms like OpenClaw are creating a whole new set of building blocks for personal artificial intelligence. So the real question isn't just what it can do today. It's what will you build with it tomorrow when you truly own your AI?